Today on BBN News, we catch you up on some exciting announcements,
Important information about prom,
a new feature on the Creative Writing Club.
and we show the highlights of Tuesday's basketball livestream.
BBN News starts now. Good morning, Bull Sharks.
I'm Grace.
And I'm Ava, and you're watching BBN News.
Start making some snowballs because our winter dance will be held next Friday.
There's no snow in Florida.
Okay, well, sandballs? I don't know, man. The dance will feature snacks, music, and fun with friends. The dress code is semi-formal, so wear your best winter attire.
Be sure to purchase your tickets on gofan.co as soon as possible. As the proceeds, we donate to homeless shelters. Speaking of dances, prom's theme has officially been announced. It is
Oh, wonderful.
and whimsical.
And Woody? Yeah, it's Enchanted Forest. Prom will be held on March 17th at Shangri-La Springs. Availability of tickets will be announced later.
We now go to our reporter Alicia Martinez to give the latest news on our Creative Writing Club.
Good morning, Bull Sharks. This is Alicia. Today we'll be discussing the topic of creative writing.
So creative writing is the style of writing that is just outside of academic. It is no set structure, no form that's given, and no academic purposes to it. It's literally just free flowing from your mind, from your heart, and whatever it is that you're feeling, and putting your thoughts and feelings on the page. I think it's important for many things. I think personally it's important having that creative writing outlet for yourself to maybe help process things, events, emotions, anything like that. I think is really important. It kind of helps clear your thoughts out to get them on the page, kind of from here all the way out here and on the page. I think it also kind of serves a greater purpose too. If we look at literature, which is creative writing, right? So literature through time, literature is the human experience that mirrors history. And so history is a lot of the stories of the events and the times and the places, and this creative writing that matches it, we get kind of a human experience of history, of world events, of time periods gone by and things. So I think it's important in the bigger picture to have that creative writing to just mark that human experience through time as well. I think it can influence the world in many ways. I think words are powerful. If I would argue maybe the most powerful thing, words can change the direction of nations, of movements, of people, of anything like that. Words are exceptionally powerful for good or for bad. And so I think it is incredibly important to realize that as we're putting our words out there in our creative outlets or otherwise, that those things can influence great numbers of people. We can see throughout history so many different times where a piece of writing can spark a movement or can change a group of people, or even just impact mental health or impact how we relate to one another or anything like that. Words are exceptionally important.
Thank you so much for your insights on creative writing. Have a great day, Bull Sharks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Alicia. Now into sports with Lucas.
On Tuesday, our boys basketball team played at home and BBN Sports Live launched for the second ever time in history. After working out some kinks, it was a success, and we want to show you a little segment that we recorded after the game, diving into the individual players on both teams. Let's take a look.
Welcome back to the Bonita Bay Athletic Center. What a beautiful campus of Bonita Springs High School. We're here post-game live. Welcome inside. I'm Lucas Nicholson. Alongside me, Jake Norby, my teacher, ESPN Plus director up at Florida Gulf Coast University. What a good game we had here tonight.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I mean, the Bull Sharks played really, really well at the beginning of the game. We talked about what was most important for them was controlling the tempo, not forcing things, and taking the game as it comes. And they did a really nice job of that all night long, Lucas.
They did. Third quarter got a little rocky for the Bull Sharks. They actually tied the game, the Wolfpack did. Luckily, we got that layup, sent us into the end of the quarter. with a lead, just what we needed, and then really capitalized there towards the end of the game.
And, you know, who stood out for me tonight was Brady Taylor. He took the ball to the hole consistently, and that also opened up his perimeter game, but really aggressive and forcing the Wolfpack defense to make lots of fouls that they didn't want to make, a lot of reaching fouls. They just had trouble moving their feet and hanging with the Bull Sharks in terms of their pace. And Coach Razzo's worked on that all season long with these guys.
For me, for the Bull Sharks, it was number 55, Wesley Mass. He had a very good game. Didn't show up a whole lot in the points, but really played defense well, banging those threes from beyond the arc when needed. Whitlock and Razzo, both phenomenal coaches, both first-year full-season coaches, very bright futures ahead of them.
We're in the home stretch, and we'll see what they're made of down the road.
So the Bull Sharks improved their lead 8-10. That has been your post-game wrap. This is Lucas Nicholson alongside Jake Norby signing off for the final time.
It sure was tons of fun, and we're doing it again next Tuesday when they take on Newman. On to some other quick sports announcements before we sign off for the day. This Saturday, the competition cheerleading squad will compete in the FHSAA Regionals Cheer Competition at Goral Glades High School. Good luck. We have some big news from our boys soccer team. The Bull Sharks were just voted inside the top 10 for best teams in the area and recently went lights out against South Fort Myers, winning 4-0. Denver Melton scored 3 goals, giving him a hattie, and Brendan Montavo scored a goal. Carson McManaway also had a couple nice assists. District for the boys start next Tuesday and Thursday, so come out and support as they rally to become champions. Staying on the topic of soccer, the girls' soccer team finally got the confidence booster that they needed as they took their first win of the season against South Fort Myers High School with a final score of 5-1. Good job, ladies. On to wrestling. The wrestling team got another win this past week against Gateway. The final score was 39-25. 7 of our Bull Sharks won their matchups. They face off again this weekend against SFCA. Boys weightlifting has started. See Coach Villalobos for information. Along with them, softball tryouts are this coming Monday. Please see the respected coaches if you are currently playing a sport and cannot make the tryouts. Remember, all paperwork needs to be done through athleticclearance.com for the spring sports. Well, looks like my time on air has come to an end. Fins up. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Lucas. That's all for today. And remember, Bull Sharks,
Just keep
what is it? Swimming.